Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to today's math class. Today we have this challenge on the board before us here. The question is x equal to 2t plus 1 as equation 1 and y equal to t to the power of 2 plus t equal to our equation 2 rather. We are asked to look for the value of our y in this expression. And in this challenge or in this math class, we want to introduce ourselves to what is called a parameter. And a parameter in this challenge here is just an extra variable. Okay, we have the x and the y variable here, so t is serving as an extra variable. Okay, now in the context of the x and y coordinate or axis, what is a parameter? A parameter is a variable often represented as t or theta that defines the coordinates x and y of points or a curve where both x and y are expressed as functions of that parameter. Okay, both x and y are expressed as a function of that parameter. Look at what we have here now. Okay, so this is expressed as a function of our x and y. So that is the definition of a parameter. So here, t here is a parameter, right? But how do we now get the value of our y in this expression we have here now? Okay, that is just the sole aim of this video or this math class. Okay, so let's go into solving this equation we have here now, having known the meaning of a parameter. Okay, so take solution. All right. Now from equation 1, all we just have to do is to make the parameter the subject of the formula. So we can say from equation 1, so from equation 1, we want to make t the subject of the formula. So if we move this to this side, this is going to give us our x minus 1 equal to 2t. Just divide through by 2. So we divide through this by 2, 2. So we now have our t is equal to x minus 1 all over 2. So we have a new equation. Let's give this equation 3. So if we have this as equation 3, let's look at equation 2. Look at equation 2. We are having y equal to t to the power of 2 plus t. So we're going to substitute the value of t into equation 2. Okay, so we can now say here put equation 3 into equation 2. So we write down our equation 2. Our equation 2 says y is equal to rt to the power of 2 plus rt here. So wherever we see t here, we want to put in equation 3 here, there, which is this, right? So this is going to give us our y will now be equal to x minus 1 all over 2 all raised to the power of 2, then plus x minus 1 all over 2. All right, so let's continue on this side here. So let's look carefully here. We just have to open this, okay? So opening this will give us our y will now be equal to our bracket x minus 1 all over 2 times our x minus 1 all over 2 plus our x minus 1 all over 2. Easy. So if we use this to open this is going to give us something. This time this will give us x to the power of 2. This time this will give us minus x. We come to this term. This time this will give us minus x. This time this will give us minus times minus will give us plus. So we have plus 1, everything all over our 4. 2 times 2 here, right? So on this other side, we still have our x minus 1 all over 2. Easy. So what we do next here is this. We just have to add this together. So this is going to give us our x to the power of 2 minus 2x, then plus 1 all over 4, then plus our x minus 1 all over 2. Easy. We can strike a common denominator from here, right? So if we do that, that is 4. So if we have here to be 4, then 4 into 4 will give us 1. 1 into everything we have, you're going to have here x to the power of 2 minus 2x plus 1. Then 2 into 4 will give us 2. We use 2 to multiply everything we have in here, which is the numerator. So 2 times x will give us plus our 2x, then 2 times our Minus 4 will give us minus 2 here, right? So what you observe here is that here we are having minus 2x plus 2x. So this and this leaves the system. You're now having plus 1 minus 2. So we can simplify this out to give us our s to the power of 2, then minus 1 all over 4. So we can conclude by saying that therefore our y, which is what we asked to look for, is equal to our x to the power of 2 minus 1 all over 4. This is the value of y. Y is equal to s to the power of 2 minus 1 all over 4. We did this based on what we call a parameter, okay? We try to handle this parameter, okay? So this brings us to the end of this class. See you in our next class. Till there, keep winning. Do not forget Jake loves you. And all of us at Online Mass TV, we love you dearly. They will come your way again.